try this again.
Up and over, Chief.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that in my life. Ooh, that made me dizzy. Son of a bitch, that made me dizzy. I'll be honest.
Alright, so here we are.
These controls.
So this is me after I've set it all up. I was in the armory for probably about 15 minutes, just trying to tune it up to what I thought felt comfortable.
Oh my god.
I did a little bit of Sierra 117
That's killing me, to be honest.
hours before this, and it wasn't that good. I was also playing on heroic. For whatever reason, I was just full on confidence. Yeah, I can do this.
Dude,
You know, I've played this 100 times.
There's gotta be a way to turn that off, 'cause that is
So this is just me complaining about the controls, which again, that's all this recording really is me talking about how I don't like the controls. Dual wielding's kind of fun. That ended up being my favorite thing. Dual wielding is always, it's always been a mechanic I always loved in the Halo games anyways. So it made sense that that was the first thing I grasped.
Why am I holding it so silly? Oh, the aiming actually follows it though. That's pretty neat. I like that.
Yeah, the aiming impressed me. The bare minimum of what VR should do, it had impressed me. Not the combo I normally use. The biggest issue that you'll see me gripe with is on the knuckle, the grips, the grip functionality. If you have any pressure on that sensor, he picks up it. That is your RB and your LB, which RB is your interact and, you know, pickup item button on 3. I don't know why I worded it like that. And LB is how you dual wield. And
I'll admit though, this is feeling a
it's
little bit better now that I
mixed.
messed with settings. I'm still
because you have the
really
left
5
grip
minutes away.
on the knuckle,
Doesn't feel good.
switches your grenades,
turn myself
and
into
it
a
picks
pretzel
up your second weapon, your dual wielded item. And it's very awkward
Useless setting.
because you end up doing this pretzel split with your fingers, where your right, your
Out of the way.
I guess on the right
I was like, it's just
joystick, I don't know,
grips, 'cause
the
I
right
don't know-
grip,
I don't know if anyone who's
your
actually
right
plays
thumb
this,
is pressing the buttons,
the index that is with
and
their palms
your index finger is pulling the trigger. And on the left
This
grip,
is a very
you've got your
unnatural way
left thumb on the
to play.
joystick,
There's a way to
and
change
then
the
you've
controls I
got
want to.
your left finger on the trigger, and then you have 3 fingers who are just kind of floating there off the handle because you're not trying to pick up everything off the floor.
Let's see.
And it's very awkward. And here you kind of have me trying to go through it
Well, this is pretty
and
fun.
see what the hell I can do with the controls.
Oh god, how do you use equipment?
And it's not something I
Okay, so
caught
change-
in here in the
change
footage.
grenade. Really awkward.
I cannot see my hood.
Barely see it. I think I have a spike grenade.
This is not something I really
It's on my
adjust
grip right
towards
here
the
on my
tail
left
end of
hand.
this level, but
It's
yeah.
Determining my grenades.
And the functionality for the grenades, I didn't really explain it too well. In the menu, it says something like,
But at the same time, this. Okay, so.
I want to say it's like, it says like left grip or right grip for grenade swap,
How do you use
or
equipment?
D-pad functionality, which as far as I recall,
What have I not
that
read?
is your grenade swap
Oh,
option.
is
Halo
that
3
what
is
the
the
button does?
D-pad. You press left and
I
right
think it's
to go through. Could be wrong.
okay,
Maybe it was
so
LB.
put down left grip when it's A.
And the flashlight. I did not know how to turn off the flashlight. It's my little chief sprint.
The game doesn't like when I do that.
Yeah, for whatever reason, when I did that little running animation,
This
he
feels
kept
really
stopping.
awkward. I don't know how I turn my flashlight on. To be honest
Yeah,
with you.
there I am. Typing the flashlight.
Yeah.
This is kind of the point where I was getting a better grip around the controls, so I stopped complaining a bit more and just actually started doing combat. Not smooth, but I started feeling a little bit better at this point.
How to use this. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is awful. This made me realize I was so glad I picked a level with no vehicles, because dear god, that was terrible. I cut around it. There's certain loading zones that will freeze your character in place, and it's very awkward, because I genuinely thought my game had crashed. And that'll happen a few times throughout. There I am, just kind of picking up the spiker. I did not mean to, but it's because, again, I just held the controller like a controller,
I'm
and
not gonna lie.
it read it as he's trying to pick up the spiker, which was not. I have nothing to say about throwing grenades. They function pretty much as you would think. Um, it tricks your mind a little bit. It's not the game's fault.
Oh, the offset for my dual.
Your right hand still determines where you're throwing a grenade. So I can have my left hand floating around, and I'm thinking, oh, I can just, this will be where the grenade is directed. It's not. It's still following wherever your gun is facing. The left hand really is kind of just for show. There's an option to use it as like a two-handed grip. I don't really know how to use it. It wasn't worded too well. I'm not sure if that's just the AI script or, you know, I'm just a little retarded.
I'm not even gonna try to use the goddamn hammer.
Yeah, I could imagine how disorientating the energy sword would be. Just jumping in this makes me dizzy. I don't think I have good. I don't react very well to VR, though. I think it's a very interesting piece of tech. I'm not an advocate for it, but I think it's very interesting. Oh, so this is bad.
Oh,
It zooms in the camera here, but
loading.
in person, you have your left eye and your right eye disorientate,
That
and
was
they're not
very
centered or aligned.
immersive.
And it's
Jesus Christ, that sucked.
yeah, it wasn't very
Oh,
good.
my dog.
This little arena right here, like, reminded me of like House of the Dead the most out of any other moment.
Feels like a rail shooter.
Or Fireteam Raven, I suppose. Which that was a game.
Sorry.
I actually played that in the arcades.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I got grenades. I just could barely tell.
Like I said earlier, this is kind of the game more comfortable with the combat, because I just started playing with that weird like 2-finger grip that I was mentioning earlier. That was a good stick. There is an option to have your arms viewable, but I ended up going for the like the Half-Life Alex styled hands only, because it looked weird and his arms like pretzel really poorly, and sometimes it gets in the way of your vision. So I opted out of that option, but you can have the whole model loaded in, to be honest. But really, there's no reason for that. Like, you have to be really trying to immerse yourself, which I see no reason to do that. There's a whole lot of options to like redo your FOV, but some of them weren't like really working, or I couldn't tell the difference. The biggest ones that I needed was like the hood.
It's kind of cool. Oh, map ammo.
So I wasn't actually out of ammo, I just couldn't see it, and because the reload animations are a lot weirder, I just thought he ran out of ammo. And I threw that because I was kind of panicking, because I didn't realize that power drain did very little. There I am picking up another weapon I didn't know. Taking me around the carbine's awesome, but not really what I was going for over there.
That's my LARP.
We did all we could. Let us move the survivors up to the hatch.
I don't know why I said that.
It's just, this is intuitive to a point. I agree.
I'm on your side.
As silly as it sounds, it does feel good to do the reload animation. That's all for show. It doesn't actually do anything. That's just me, like, just like imitating Master Chief.
Doom players be like.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Marathon players be like. I don't know what that means. What do you want? That was supposed to be a DJ record scratch. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm sorry, Nathan Fillion. Oh, look at that, he likes it.
The jump pack arena. This is probably the smoothest combat I had in the whole level, to be honest. Not in a good way. It's just
No, the obvious
they're
answer is
pretty
to play a
simple
mod that
targets.
Has no dual wielding.
I mean, you can kind of see what my trick was here. I really wasn't aiming. I just kind of started holding them like closer to the chest. That was another good stick, if I don't say so myself.
Oh, okay, that worked. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, give me the carbine. We'll make this work.
There I am again.
Bro's LARPing as Master Chief. Out of the way. Or should I do the burning burst? I'm not doing that, actually.
That's a very
I'm
stupid
sorry.
red versus blue joke
That's ridiculous. I'm not
from
doing
the
that.
audio commentary.
Okay. One, I want this. I want one. Oh my god.
You will be the protectors of Earth and all her colonies.
Like I said earlier, it's a lot more immersive.
So disappointing.
I have my hands on my head.
Why would you do that?
It's a lot more immersive if that's what he was going through, Master Chief. Because dear God, that's painful.
Right after Balor rifle, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, here.
Hey, I got it. That was pretty good. Actually.
When
That
you
felt
get
really
the
good.
precision weapons, when you get the battle rifle or the carbine, you land those shots, that feels really fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, the battle rifle and the shotgun felt really good.
I can
Yeah,
explain.
that's kind of what I meant when I said your right hand this still
Like playing gun
determines
games, you're going
grenade
backwards.
trajectory.
That felt good. Alright, I don't have a precision. Oh, yes, I do.
So he introduced the smart link from Halo 5 to kind of be in
That's why,
place.
Like, Half-Life Alex only has, like, slow enemies. Because this doesn't feel
Fucking stroking Half-Life Alex's cock again. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh my god, that was so fucking cool. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna. That was probably the best feeling thing I've had so far in this game. Honestly, I'm kind of digging this now. Give me that. Oh, I want this. Okay, that's like the first needler I've had all day. How much ammo do I have? I can't read it. The hood's too low. Or too high.
I don't know why I waited till the end of the level to
Yeah,
finally
I'll lower it
address
to
my
the-
issues.
There you go. That's better.
Like I said,
Shit
on video,
I
it doesn't translate.
fucking have.
You just cannot see that. Unless I probably went into my actual headset settings and moved
I can't really
my
see
screen
motion
distance
tracker
like
that
to
well,
the max,
but
but I
might
could
just-
not see anything.
I don't really need the motion tracker.
All I could see was
There it
my
goes.
reticle,
I'm
which
not sure
didn't
what's
really
going on
work.
there, but it has to like load sometimes. It's really weird.
Heathens know about the ark.
Why do you say it like that? I was like a hard D. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that smart scope. It's not that intuitive. I've never seen that. The grunt with the weapon on his holster. That's pretty cool. Oh, you want it?
Sorry, hang on.
That's what I mean about the game automatically picking up weapons. Like, that was a kill. And I can't really describe what motion it makes you do to... okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the vibrations because that's going crazy. Okay.
I'll go ahead and call it there because I don't really have a whole lot to say after that.
So you're basically playing with a finger on the trigger and your thumb on the thumbstick, and that is it. Or else he's gonna keep picking up weapons. This is just for the knuckle, of course. I don't know how to rebind. It's probably in the notepad. You could probably just do it through there, but I'm not that savvy, and I'm a little lazy. That's my sprint.
There will be a great deal of hardship on the road ahead.
Okay, I'm good now. I don't know why that makes me stop. Whenever I do that too fast, the game just pauses. I don't know what action it's trying to run. Oh, now I can see my placement. Not very good. Get out of the way, dog. But this is why there's not a whole lot of free, full-on 3D VR games, because or free game 3D games like this, because it's disorientating. Alex is probably the best at it, just because they. Oh,
You will become the best we can make you.
they sacrificed a lot to get that to work. It's a very slow game, and a lot of the arenas are very small and tight-knit. And the Combine and the zombies are not very fast. Out of the way, Jackal. I can't like you. Even in VR, I wish you were dead.
time, Chief. Find that elevator.
Yeah, get out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there, because I already know what's gonna happen.